I'm Matt Scott with Toyota of the Black Hills, and I want to welcome you to our 2013 Camry demonstration. This is the new 2013 Toyota Camry. This particular model is an XLE V6 Camry, so it's the top of the line car we sell here at Toyota of the Black Hills. They come with three different model styles in the Camry. You've got LE model, which is our basic model, which is a very common seller for us. We also have the XLE model, which is a mid-grade model. Then we have the S model, which is our SE model, which is our sport model. All three iterations meet a number of different needs for certain clients. The SE model is geared towards a little bit better handling and more performance. The XLE model is geared for luxury, and the LE model is geared for value and performance for the consumer that's looking for a very good price car as well as a great quality car and safe as well. The other thing that's nice about the Toyota Camry is it's the #1 selling car for the last 11 out of 12 years. So what you're going to get with the Toyota Camry is you're going to get high quality, great performance, great fuel mileage, a lot of space and room for your family, and safety. We're actually one of the only cars that has 10 airbags in its class. We even have airbags in the rear passenger seat area that actually come in this area here in the torso area for the rear passengers. One of very few sedans in the marketplace that have that in the mid-grade sedan. The Camry was completely redesigned in 2012. What you'll find is a sleek styling. It's actually designed for extreme fuel economy in a mid-size sedan. This car on a 4-cylinder engine achieves 35 miles per gallon on the highway. In a V6 iteration like this, it averages about 31 on the highway. And then if you can go to the hybrid Camry. They're offered in an LE model and an XLE model. And with the Camry hybrid, you can average about 40 miles per gallon. So you're gonna find the fuel mileage to be fantastic. We have it in all different areas. For the V6, obviously that's gonna give you some more performance, and you'll find that to be the most powerful Camry that we offer. The Camry hybrid is the mid-grade on the horsepower, and you'll find it to be a little more horsepower than just the standard 4-cylinder. And that particular car is the one that gets about 40 miles per gallon, but there's a slight price increase over the standard Camry. And then just our standard Camry, which is the LE model, obviously that comes with a 4-cylinder engine only, but still would achieve that 35 miles per gallon as well. One of the things that's really nice about all the Toyota Camrys is they all have standard disc brakes all the way around, so you got front disc brakes and rear disc brakes. They also have some pretty unique technologies in the car, such as brake assist. It's a great safety feature. All of our cars are standard with vehicle stability control. That's in order to keep you in the corners, to keep you from sliding. That's a great safety feature. They all come with traction control in the front end, so you can actually shut that off if you want to give you better traction in the snow. It also has some other unique, it is a front-wheel drive car, so you're going to find the performance to be quite good. We offer about 6.5 inches of ground clearance, so we have quite a bit of ground clearance over some of our competitor models. Some of our competitors get their cars really low to attain their fuel mileage, but they only give you like 4 or 5 inches of ground clearance. Something to consider in this snowy area of South Dakota that we live in. The other thing that's nice about the Toyota Camry is you've got the breakaway mirrors on it. They go both ways, so if you happen to bump into somebody or something, or the garage, it actually will fold away from you. The other thing that's nice about the Toyota Camry too, when you sit in the vehicle, you're going to find that the visibility out of the front windshield is outstanding. People get in it and they really are surprised at the comfort of the seats as well as the room on being able to see outside of the vehicle. Let me show you some of the great features inside the car. Come with me. Let's talk a little bit about the Toyota Camry's interior. One of the things that they did for 2013 is they actually 2012 when we did the remodel, is they wanted to bring a touch of class to the interior. One thing that they did is they used a hand stitching on the dash. So as you can see, all this is actually hand stitched at the factory. It's just a little design detail they did to give you just an extra bit of pizzazz, I guess would be the right way to put it. The Toyota Camry, one thing you'll really find is the layout of the vehicle is really unique. It has a telescoping and tilting steering wheel. So you've got a lot of different options there in order to get into the correct position. It is offered with an optional power seat. This model is standard with it, so the seat can be adjusted up or down depending on the size of the driver. The other thing you'll find with the Toyota Camry is everything's right in the way for your hands to use. So you've got radio controls here. You can actually answer a telephone here with the Bluetooth capable system as well. Your cruise control is directly behind the wheel. You tap this in and it's to set the cruise. You tap it down and it's set. This cruise control has been used in Toyota cars since 1992. It's an award-winning design and they've never changed it. So kind of unique, something sort of nice. It has the automatic headlights on this vehicle, and the headlights are located here. This one does have the optional fog lights, and then you also have the wipers in the front of the vehicle as well. The radio in this particular vehicle is a JBL Green Edge technology. This is the top of the line radio system for Toyota. It does come with XM radio in this particular model. Not all models are offered with that. We do have a compass mirror in this particular model as well. And then it also comes with an optional moonroof also, which is kind of nice. And as you can see, that actually can be tilted up, or it can also be slid back as well to give you just an extra bit of air or light if you need it. One of the other things you'll notice on the Toyota Camry is the steering wheel is very nicely, the way it feels in your hand. It's a fixed steering wheel. It's a nice big round wheel. Gives you great feel when you're on the road. The way they designed the suspension in this car is it actually has a opposite wound coil springs. So one goes this way and one goes this way. So when you're tracking down the road, it actually tracks true. It doesn't do this. It actually just stays up and down when you hit bumps. So another nice feature that they added to the vehicle. We've got a couple different systems inside the radio, which is kind of unique. This has a dual zone climate control system, so each passenger can have their own separate temperature settings. So I can be at 71 on this side or 75 on this side. That's to keep the different compartments clear. We've got the heated seats in this particular model as well. Then you also have a USB port down in this area and a media device storage area where you can put your cell phone, leave it in there. You've got storage in here, another 12-volt outlet as well. This also has a USB plug, and that's in all the Camrys standard, as well as an auxiliary port to plug in like an iPod or any kind of MP3 type player. One of the other things that's nice about the Camry is you got the dual visors, and these have little sliders here in order to give you a little bit extra sunlight or extra coverage from the sun. And then these mirrors light up. This lights up when the mirror is opened. So kind of a nice little touch. This particular feature on this car, this does have the Safety Connect, which is not a real common option, but it's available on our high-end models. And it's a little button that says SOS on it. And what that button does is it's similar to OnStar. And you push that button, it'll actually link you directly to a police department. And actually, they'll send out medical services if you need them. If the airbags are deployed in this vehicle, and it does run off a cell phone signal, so if the cell phone coverage is available, it'll send out services for you in the event of an accident. So it's a really nice safety feature. The other thing you'll find is a nice large glove box. Quite a bit of storage in there as well. Store all your goodies. And you also have a nice center console. This has a sliding top on it as well to give you better comfort for a shorter driver as well. And that's kind of the gist of the Camry, so I think you really enjoy driving it. I think you need to come down and see Matt Scott, and we can go for a spin.